Nobody tells you the hardest part of moving to a new country. It's not the paperwork, it's not the language, it's not even the loneliness. The hardest part is the moment you realize that everything familiar is gone, and you have to rebuild yourself in a place that doesn't yet know who you are. Whether you've just arrived in Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Ireland, or anywhere across Europe, this video is for you. I'm going to give you the honest truth about integration, what it actually takes, what nobody warns you about, and the practical steps that genuinely move the needle. And I want to say this up front. Integration is not about losing who you are. It never was. Stay with me, because the last thing I tell you in this video is the most important mindset shift you can make. And it will change how you see everything. Let's start with something honest. Integration is hard, not because you aren't capable, but because the systems in Europe were not built with you in mind. Services stretched thin in cities absorbing thousands of new arrivals at once. Today, nearly 30 million non-EU citizens live across Europe. That is a transformed continent. But transformation at that pace creates friction, and you will feel that friction. Some days you'll be asked where you're really from. You'll send 50 job applications and hear back from 3. You'll miss home in ways you didn't even anticipate. That is real, and it is allowed. But here is what else is real: people do far more than survive this. They build careers, families, friendships, and extraordinary lives. And there is a clear pattern to how they do it. Let's go through it. The single biggest predictor of successful integration is not your language level. It's not even your job. It's whether you have people. Human beings are wired for belonging, and when you move countries, that belonging has to be rebuilt deliberately, from scratch. So here's the practical tip. Find your community before you desperately need it. Every EU country has migrant support organizations. In Germany, look for Caritas and Diakoni. In Italy, RC and Fondazione Migrantes. In Spain, CR. In Ireland, the local authority integration teams, and the Immigrant Council of Ireland. These organizations don't just help with forms, they connect you to people. That is the part that matters most. Join local clubs, volunteer somewhere, attend community events. It will feel awkward at first. Do it anyway. And don't only connect with people from your home country. Those friendships are precious, but integration grows when you build bridges, not just safe harbors. Here is something the research is unambiguous about. Across every EU country surveyed, language is the single most cited factor in successful integration by both migrants and the communities receiving them. But language is not just communication. In a new country, language is access. It is the difference between knowing your rights and not. Between advocating for yourself and staying silent. Between being seen and being overlooked. Most EU countries offer free or subsidized language classes for new arrivals. Find the one closest to you in your country and sign up. Then go further than the classroom. Talk to people. Make mistakes in public. The migrants who integrate fastest are not the ones waiting until their language is perfect. They are the ones who speak anyway, imperfect and brave. This section could save you thousands of euros, or save you from a situation that damages your future. Across the European Union, your employment rights are protected by EU law regardless of your nationality, or in many cases, your immigration status. You are entitled to fair pay, safe working conditions, rest periods, and protection from discrimination. EU law prohibits employers from paying you less or treating you worse because of where you're from. If your rights are being violated, here's where to go. The EU's EURES network, that's eures.europa.eu, provides free information on employment rights across all member states, while in Ireland, Migrants' Rights Centre is the right place for employment-related support. And local trade unions throughout Europe offer free advice and representation. Knowing your rights is the first act of integration. Here is the part most integration guides skip entirely. Moving countries is one of the most psychologically demanding experiences a human being can go through. The grief for the life you left, the loneliness, the pressure of feeling like you must succeed because so much was sacrificed to get here. The exhaustion of performing confidence in a second language every single day. This is not weakness. This is the human cost of courage. Now the shift I promised at the beginning. Most people think integration is about adapting to a new country. It's not, or rather, not completely. Integration is a two-way process. It asks something of you, and it asks something of the country receiving you. Your language, your food, your faith, your values, your history. These are not things to hide or apologize for. They are what you contribute. Europe is not a single culture. It is a continent built from thousands of cultures across thousands of years. You are the next chapter in that story. The people who thrive are not those who erase themselves to fit in. They are the ones who arrived, stood their ground, and said, I am here. I have something to offer. And I am not leaving either of those things behind. That posture changes everything. Your action plan, 5 things. Start this week. 1. Find one migrant support organization in your city and make contact. 2. Enroll in a language program. Your country almost certainly offers one for free. 3. Learn your employment rights. Visit eures.europa.eu and your national labor authority. 4. Carry your culture with you. It is not a burden. It is a gift. You didn't cross borders, leave behind people you love, and start over in a language that maybe wasn't yours just to survive. You came to build something. Go build it.